always say that my ultimate dream is to not have this festival, to end the festival, because it will no longer be needed. Because you will go to a concert, you will pick up a program, and you will have women composers on it, and it will not be a wow moment, but it will be something that just happens because that's just the norm. We are not there yet. Anytime I go to a recital anywhere and I see a woman composer, I'm always so happy, and I always go up to the person and say, I'm so grateful that you did it. This should not be the way. But there was something that happened to me about a week ago that I'd like to share a story. I was talking to a group of professional musicians, and they said, oh, Julia, you perform music by women, so you play these concerts. Yes, all by women composers. So what do you program on them? You know, what's on this? I invite these folks here so they can enjoy 15 concerts of a very tiny fraction of a sample of all the music out there written by women composers. So even in the professional musician world, people still don't realize how much music is out there. And this is not just music that may have been discovered or music that's been written today, which we have plenty of, but this is music that was really well established, world-renowned, performed everywhere, and just magically erased from history, and magically erased from the performance canon. Now, how does it happen that women keep being written out? Why? And it is not something that just happens historically. It is something that is happening today. So for example, we just spoke about our beautiful jewel of the South, which is the W, Mississippi University for Women. First university for women, state supported in the US, 1884. A university with a legacy of achievement, and a university that is academically excellent, financially sound, and it is still fighting for its individual identity and independence to this day. First university for women in the country. I mean, that is ridiculous. It should be celebrated. It should be the most famous school in the US. But the fact that, you know, there are these ridiculous discussions about mergers and whatnot just shows another example of erasing women off the stage of history. So this just keeps happening and happening again, and we have been fighting this for centuries. Now, women have been fighting this for centuries, okay? What does that mean? That means that we are resilient, one, and it means that we have a lot of experience. And I always tell my students, experience is the most important thing in life. So we're gonna keep doing this. We are here, we are excited, but if you're feeling a little tired of having to explain why is it important to celebrate women, why is it important for the Mississippi University for Women to have its own identity and preserve that and celebrate that, why is it important to have concerts of all women composers? No one questions why they have concerts of all women composers, right? I think that's weird. But for some reason, it's strange to have a concert of women composers. I hope you use this time in the next 3 days to recharge, reconnect, make new relationships, network, discover a new favorite composer, discover a new favorite piece, meet a composer, maybe have them give you their music and perform it next year, and recharge, and so that you don't feel as alone. You go out into the world, you continue this movement, you continue this work, and get energized. Because I know that sometimes it can be hard and sometimes it is frustrating. But it is important to do so, and I think we are making progress. We are making progress, but I think sometimes, particularly when we're advocating for women, the tendency is to be polite and reserved and not have a loud voice. So I think anyone who has a microphone needs to pick it up and let their voice be heard, because we need to be out there. This music, it's not just because it was famous, because it was important, because they're women, it's because it's beautiful music, and we are robbing the world of it by not having it performed. So please, I hope you use this time to really celebrate the music, celebrate the work, and support each other, because it is really, really great that we have this platform here, this festival, to do that, and then to continue it throughout the year in our own communities, wherever the world takes you. I know we have folks all the way from Germany, from Poland. I just met somebody from Canada this morning. So we are going to take this really worldwide, but do take the time to greet each and every one so that you have more strength in your movement. I wanted to thank a lot of people without whom this festival would not be possible. So first of all, I mentioned we do have a lot of composers at this festival whose works are being performed by volunteer performers who have traveled here on their time, on their dime, from all over the country and over the world just to perform their music. So I wanted to give a big, great thank you to that group of individuals, the volunteer performers, for being here. Thank you so much. I would like to thank the faculty and staff of the Mississippi University for Women for doing everything into making this event happen. It takes a lot of moving parts, and it takes really a village, which is what Poindexter Hall is. So thank you all for all of your work. And one particular set of individuals I'd like to thank talked about how great the W is at a university. Well, a university is as great as its students. Our student volunteers are the best students in the world, and yeah, here they are in the back. This whole entire festival is run by students. Registration, stage crew, thank a student today, really. They're here all day long for 12 hours doing this, so let's give them a big round of applause. And finally, I'd like to thank our wonderful sponsors, National Endowment for the Arts, Mississippi Arts Commission, Visit Columbus, who've given you these beautiful gift bags. Thank you to Visit Columbus, Columbus Convention Visitors Bureau, Friendly City Express Shuttle, Fairfield Inn, and Bank First, who sponsored some of the ad in our wonderful, beautiful book. We could not do this without all of those wonderful folks as well. So I hope you enjoy, and really I hope to meet everybody. Catch me in the hallway, but do use this time because it is special and it means a lot to me that you are all here. Wonderful. Thank you.